Welcome back to the channel. You hear me? We are back with another one. We are back with the most odd moments on my 600-pound flight.
Bro, they be turning up.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
I don't know what's coming.
That's going to be a problem, okay? Alright. Now who's eating that?
He was eating them because
How did they end up in your bed then?
My 600-pound life is certainly a mix when it comes to drawing emotions from its viewers. There's the sad moments, the heartwarming moments, and, of course, the moments that make you wonder what planet some of these people come from. These are what we'll be counting down in today's video. A few memorable moments where people on the show did or said some truly bizarre things. With that said, here are some of the most odd moments ever on my 600-pound life.
All that.
There have been a ton of uncomfortable relationship dynamics on this show, but this one is one of the weirdest. When Betty Jo and her husband Josh go in for relationship counseling, Josh states right away that he's getting freaked out by how his wife is starting to be able to move around on her own, and that he's starting to feel useless. It's pretty obvious that this guy doesn't care as much about her as he cares about being someone's lifeline when they're confined by their own body, and I gotta say, I understand where he's coming from, but that is very weird. It is so uncomfortable watching Josh break down over Betty Jo's success instead of being happy for her and sharing her excitement. And honestly, it's pretty sad as well. Hopefully he got over it, as she ended up losing a very impressive 200 pounds. And the two still seem to be together, at least as of updates from 2018. Leave a comment down below. Do you understand where Josh is coming from?
Boy, you is doing too much. Like, nobody finna leave no
I personally think that he's being a bad boyfriend, but I don't know. Let us know what you think. In the meantime, though, here's a clip of this ridiculous situation.
And that's crazy because if they won't leave it, then you don't gotta tell them
around the house.
they gonna leave
She
it.
don't need my help as much, or getting in and out of vehicles. She don't need my help as much.
Does that bother you that she doesn't need any of your help?
It's starting to, yeah. I'm starting to feel a little bit useless.
Well, get a job.
Take care of her.
They gonna use the shit out
Her
of you.
caregiver. Now she's starting to just be able to move around and stuff, and in a way that really scares me.
Why is that scary though?
After missing his last appointment with Dr. Now, Lee goes into
Doctor.
the doctor's office with his partner,
Now,
Rena,
yeah.
to check in. Since the last time they saw him, Rena has lost
that's the
over
guy.
50
Like I
pounds,
said.
compared to Lee's pretty pitiful
Like
9
this,
pounds. And he's the
Let's
only
go.
one of the two who's had gastric bypass surgery at this point. Even with this clear disparity between the two
Yeah,
of
he like a
them,
lesbian.
revealing that something's not going right with Lee's weight loss strategy, he still tries to pull a fast one on Dr. Now. Like so many other patients that have been featured on the show, Lee pulls out the classic excuse that he's retaining water weight, leading to his weight loss slowing down. How in the world he thinks that this poor excuse will work is truly puzzling. And believe it or not, he fights it so hard that he ends up walking out of the office. Now, there have been tons of people to act like this. I mean, a lot of people on the show get defensive when Dr. Now criticizes them. But Lee made a special show of it that left us wondering if he really does believe a bit of water weight is his issue. Here's a clip.
When you left the hospital, you were down to 546. So you lost only 9 pounds.
Sound like my credit score.
But Renee has lost almost 50 pounds at the same time.
I think my problem is I'm holding a lot of fluid.
You
I
sure
can't
you got
hardly
no
pee.
whoop style?
Really?
Right.
I don't know what I mean.
It's a tooth ring.
I'm done with this
It's
conversation.
the
Go to
tears.
her.
No,
The
we
bracelets,
gotta
the
finish with you.
boys.
No, we're not finishing with me. You're making me
Yeah.
Sit down right
Oh,
there.
they're about to push you over.
Sit down right over there.
Yeah, you better move because you're going to fly.
It takes a lot of inactivity to have as much trouble as Paula has with her first attempt at working out here. I mean, at least she's trying, but honestly, it doesn't seem like she's trying quite as hard as she could be. She takes the attitude that some people were just born to work out and that she's not one of those people. But what's really strange about Paula's workout day is that she immediately undoes the work that she did.
I feel
What
the fuck is wrong with that, bitch? I need to.
workout.
No, because I need to reward myself. got a 10-piece nugget, bitch. It's so cutting back.
I can't.
I get a juice instead of a soda. You know.
Because of this, it's safe to say that she most likely consumed more calories that day than she burned off, making her entire outing and workout basically pointless and making this a big facepalm moment. It's also a little funny. Now, of course, this show isn't meant to feature
Always,
expert
like, even if you want to like
after
eat
your
a fry
first gym
and
visit
throw the bottom
is
away because
crazy,
it's
and this
German.
moment will
You couldn't
always
even
hold
do
a
that.
special place in my 600 pound life history. Here's a clip of Paula and her infamous burrito.
No, you don't do that. Like, that is some big shit. You put 2 fingers all in your mouth, like while you was eating. Like, be for real, like them shit said. And like, girl, this shit bitter.
You gotta pull your tonsils out of that front move.
What the fuck is you doing? It's just greedy for no reason. I was
At
trying
least
to
you
find
walk
your
that
back.
side though. Cause I'm a drive through bitch. Oh, that's to the gym. So that's the go
If
to
she
the
could have
gym.
drove through that, she would.
This is the first time
That
I'm not quite ready for
That truck got hot drugs.
I worked out more. My body should be able to handle it.
Can I get a burrito and a cup of ice?
From
Oh,
the
that's
top.
not bad. A burrito and a cup of ice.
Oh, nah, come on now. I would have did more damage than me.
Controlled diet, she's
She went back.
Had to.
I swear to God, that lady went back when they turned my cameras on.
I
Right.
was well, she wanted
Meat delivery.
big pair.
off from the weight loss track she's supposed to be in.
Yeah, that's
And
all
there's
up.
only one thing that can mean. Someone is
You from
definitely
frame to
sneaking
frame,
in,
baby.
and she's definitely hiding
got a
it.
contract
Sure
with
enough,
TS.
when Doctor goes to investigate the rash on Lisa's side, he makes a fateful discovery
Oh.
on an empty bag of chips she's been storing between the blankets. Lisa and her husband Herbert both claim that Herbert's the one who's eating them, but why would he be putting his empty bags of chips in his wife's blankets is beyond all
That
reason.
gotta be the
We all know
extreme. You
who
got
these
done
chips
with the
really
chips. You
belong
got
to.
up.
It's
You went over
Lisa,
there to your
and her
wife.
episode
You
of
lift- you
full-on
proud
denial
her
is pretty
up
ridiculous.
and threw that
Here's
shit under there.
That's going to be a problem.
Come on.
Now,
Cause
who's
you
eating
just
that?
can't lift nobody like
He
that.
was eating them because
How did they end up in your bed then?
I'll just ignore him.
Lisa, stop it. This is the junk you've been eating. This is why you're not losing any weight. Herbert is sneaking
And
in
shit,
junk
Maya,
food for
you
you.
can't believe shit she said.
And you two
You
keep
like my
lying
chips?
about it.
No,
How can we get through to you both
And y'all be
that your
sneaking in
time
the
is up?
food.
You're going to die very soon.
And y'all know they don't need it.
Even while the Asantes are on their way to the hospital, Stephen just cannot let up his desire for food
y'all got
or his
RV.
desire for
No,
bothering
like, that
people.
one might with
While
that
Justin
wet
rides in the
shit.
back seat with their father, Stephen's definitely not fitting in there along with them, so he's got a separate ride. But that doesn't mean that they
This
don't
is
hear from him every
crazy.
couple of hours, demanding for a food stop. He rightfully seems
Ooh, that
super
phone
annoyed
look
at the
loose
calls,
fucking
but
hand.
for whatever reason, he rightfully obliges his troublesome son and delivers him all the food that he asks for. Now, for this one, I don't get it. Like, why didn't he just turn off his cell phone and ignore Steven? It makes no sense to me. In the end, they eventually made it to their destination, without Mr. Asante going crazy or Steven dying of starvation. Here's a clip.
Don't you think he made him money?
Oh,
I'm feeling very weak.
don't feel
So you got two big sons?
Don't
see how I went back.
Bitch. Hell no.
And I, it took, they had to gut out the seeds and shit from the side.
Yeah, go get what you want. Big baby. There.
That shit like an ambulance.
Yeah. It's the getting out of that shit process.
Shay is supposed to have
You gotta
lost
go in
30
the
pounds
store
by
for
her
it.
I can't wait
birthday
to
with
get
Dr. Now,
Connection number
but
one.
she decided to skip instead. And Dr. Now is not having it,
That's a big
calling her
ass
up and
canteen.
calling her out for
What's up?
overeating. Shanae's initial excuses are not the most convincing,
forgot what it is.
telling him she hasn't had time to start eating healthy since moving into her new place. as well as the good old water weight defense. The truly odd part of this phone call, though, comes when Shanann randomly brings up religion into the argument, asking Dr. Now if he believes in God, and going off about how God will decide if and when he surgery. She also seems to weirdly threaten him by reminding him that there are other doctors that help with weight loss surgery, and that he's not all great and perfect. Shanae's weird, disjointed rant was definitely unexpected, and is probably one of the most odd arguments Dr. Now has ever had with any patient.
There is no excuse for you eating as much as you do.
I don't eat that much, but I still have water gain.
Your weight is not a result of water. It is a result of fat, okay? So how many times do we have to go with this?
Can I ask you a question? Do you believe in God?
Oh, girl, don't put him in.
What does that have to do with this discussion? What I'm telling you is not a matter of faith. It's a matter of medicine and science and physiology.
Ooh, he was sick of your ass.
Damn, you just gonna cut off like that? No, it's like,
Thank you.
Y'all,
I can't with these people.
Right.
It's like, I'm sure they still 600 pounds.
They probably about 590.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
especially behind chips, you know.
Why are you in the hospital with that?
And he's sneaking in the hospital for you.
Unless she's sneaking enough.
How she in the bed?
Bitch. She threw that shit under that before she left the house. What the fuck you mean? You got bush rounds and all in that shit. You'll be surprised with a belly button can hold.
Okay, y'all. And then that bitch said, let's get y'all in the next 600 pounds.
Yeah, but I blame y'all. Because how you, at 300 pounds, I would be like, okay, I got that. That's enough, bitch. I was 300 pounds, okay, that's enough. Like, that's crazy because 180 was already mine. But 300? Hell no, I couldn't imagine me being 300 pounds. You sat there and you ate that on. But 600?
No, like, for real, that was really my turning point. When I seen 300 pounds on the scale, I was like, oh my God.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 300 should be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But 600, come on now. If you feel like, okay, at 300, if you feel like, all right, now it's time for me to do something.
6 was your limit?
6?
That's half of a cup.
Oh, we still on? Oh, shit.